Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We are the Odds Couple. We come to you from SportsbookReview.com. We're talking right now with Ross Benjamin from RBWins.com, covering a bunch of bowls with him. And right now we're going to discuss Baylor and Boise State. And this is, of course, the Cactus Bowl on the 27th. Baylor, a super, super disappointing down year for them. We kind of, actually, you predicted that in the preseason. Yeah. Although their last game against West Virginia, supposedly there was sharp action on West Virginia as a big favorite. And, of course, Baylor played them tight and got the easy cover. That was one of only 3 covers that they had all season long, though. So I don't know. Did they turn the corner there? Maybe, maybe not. If they did, maybe Boise, at least from an ATS perspective, is the team to do it against, because Boise State also only had 3 covers the entire season. So these are 2 ugly teams from an ATS perspective matching up in the Cactus Bowl. Mike Brenner on the line is Boise State minus 7.5. What do you think?
Well, you nailed it on the head. 3 ATS all year for both of them. It's ugly, and that's why it's an easy 10-foot pole for me. The only thing, I think Boise State's got to at least be looking at what their old coach is doing and so forth. Maybe they're, grabbing a little momentum from that. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but you never know. Baylor, did they turn the corner? I'm not convinced, and this is one, I'm looking forward to hearing what Ross has to say. But for me, Pistol Pete, I can't get far enough away from it.
All right. I mean, you see Boise State's recent results at home. They beat San Jose State by 14, UNLV by 17. Ross Benjamin, if Baylor can come within a 3 of West Virginia, why can't they come within 7.5 of Boise State in this bowl game?
Well, that's a fantastic question.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. Since 1980, my handicapping software goes back to 1980. No team has ever come into a bowl game on a 6-game losing streak. Baylor started the year 6-0, and they've lost their last 6. Yes, they were competitive against West Virginia. I think that was more of a result of West Virginia's playing. It was flat in that game, obviously. But when you got a team like Baylor that's given up the type of yards they're giving up over their last 6 games, during the 6-game losing streak, I should specify, they're allowing 44 points a game and 551 yards per contest. Boise can move the ball. Both of these defenses leave a lot to be desired. I just think that Boise, again, you look at Baylor, yes, 3-8 against the spread or whatever you guys alluded to, but they've only beat one team with a winning record all season long. That was Oklahoma State early on. Boise, on the other hand, they've been a favorite in all 12 of their games this year, and that in a lot of times, I don't have it in front of me, but I would say at least half of that time, if not more, they were a double-digit favorite. So I'm willing to give them a pass, guys, on their ATS record. This is a game I think that Boise will be more mentally prepared to play than Baylor, facing a Power 5 conference school. Baylor this season can't end soon enough. I'm going to have a lean here toward the Boise State Broncos, latest 7.5.
All right, minus 7.5. He's giving them a pass on a lot of this stuff, but they beat San Jose State by only 14. They're terrible. They beat Colorado State by 5. A lot of very, very troubling, mediocre results from Boise State this year, but Ross Benjamin still leaning minus 7.5 against Baylor. So Mike Brenner, from a psychological perspective, you're the master of this kind of thing. Is Baylor really going to come in here? It's such a lost season for them and just not give anything?
I think, and Ross said it, they can't wait for this season to end. It can't end soon enough with all that Art Briles shit still hanging over their shoulders. Yeah, this is, if I had to lean, I would probably go Boise State too, because this is their bowl game, and if anybody has anything to play for, it's them. It's certainly not Baylor. I like the take on it, all but right. Again, for me, 10-foot pole.
Ross Benjamin.
And keep in mind, guys, Jim Grobe is the interim head coach at Baylor, and it's highly unlikely he's coming back, right? So now you also have a lame duck coaching staff for Baylor.
Good point.
So there's not a lot to really – and Boise State, Pete, they had some underachieving performances, especially the ones you alluded to, but they've also beat pretty good teams in Washington State and BYU along the way as well in non-conference games. So this is a team that sort of plays up to the competition and plays down to the competition.
Very well
All right.
said.
Well, if they play down to this competition, they'll have some trouble covering 7.5. But that's Ross Benjamin's lean. Ross Benjamin, of course, has been doing very well recently with all of his contributions to SBR. Tell us about that, Ross.
48-24 with my college football picks at sbrpicks.com, where you can get all my articles and any of the videos I'm on with these 2 great gentlemen who do a fantastic job on their show. Also at my website, rbwins.com. That's where I release all the games that go to my paying clients. and the games I personally wager on myself. Folks, I'll have a bowl package in store this week for $2.99. You're going to be able to get all my bowl games that I release, and I finished the regular season in college football 22-8 with my last 30. That's 73%.
All right, great job, Ross Benjamin. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Ross.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.